Hi everyone, it's Lavinia and welcome. In today's video, I wanted to share with you this Zentangle called Jewelz. So it has a Z there at the end, and this is a variation that I did, and the tangler is Cindy Knapp. I didn't see CZT after her name or before her name, so she is probably just a tangler, at least at that point in time when she created this Zentangle. And the variation is this center area, those lines there. So I have here my larger journal and the tools that I'm going to be using. Let's see, I have here a graphic ink pen, Master's Touch, a 0.5. I have here a 2B pencil for shading, my tortillon for blending. I have an eraser, not sure if I'm going to be erasing any lines, and then my brush just in case there's any crumbs with this particular eraser. And so this is the pattern, and it can be repeated. So for example, if you wanted to make it smaller, you can make it smaller and just put that, the Zentangle in each of those boxes, sort of like with these other ones, the fragment, and adding them to make a larger picture. I am probably will go ahead and add this to my larger string, but let's go ahead and get to the journal here and break it down. And I'm going to come just a little bit closer. And let me just get rid of some other things here on my desk so that this will lay flat. Okay, and so to break this down first, we are going to start with the center circle. And this is a 2 1/4, I think, inch square. So just going to, I don't know, that looks like the center to me. So just putting in a small circle there. And then the next thing we're going to do are add these petal shapes to each corner. So tilt your page if that's comfortable for you. These are some old pens, so I may have to switch out. I've had these for several years, and I think I am going to do that. All right, these Artist Loft, also 0.5. These are newer. I just got these this year. So I'm just coming down to each corner. They don't have to be perfect, so don't worry about that. You can see mine, one's thicker than the other, one's longer than the other, but that's okay. All right, so we have that. Now the next thing we're going to do are draw these lines. So I want to come maybe about midway. Whoops. This one looks much longer, so I'm going to see about extending that. All right, so we have that. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw these loops. So I'm going to start with this larger egg shape or teardrop shape, and then draw these. And you can draw it as an 8 if you want to, or just those 2 loops. So just here, like that. And then those petals there at the bottom. I think this is a very easy Zentangle. So you can hear this. And I'm just drawing that as an 8 underneath it. Okay, now the next thing is just connecting. If you can make it look like a circle, whoops, that's great. Mine, you can see, did not turn out as a circle, but if you wanted to draw that first in pencil, you can. Again, not worried about perfection or anything like that, but I'm just going to go from that bottom and then just connect it to that leaf shape. If you wanted to see about going that way, you can, but again, I'm not worried about it. I'm just going from the base of that to there. And then, sorry about that being out of frame. Just like that. And actually that one I was below rather than there, but it doesn't matter. And so this is the essence of Jewelz. What I did then is I just added those additional lines, and I think I will do that in here as well. So those tangulations. And I think I want to add orbs in the middle, which is why I'm leaving that larger space. I'm going to do a different tangulation in this journal. You can see my lines are kind of wavy. I'm not, again, not worried about that. Of course, you can go slower if you like. Okay, so like that. So my idea was I wanted to put in those orbs as if they're tucked in. I know I've done this in one of the Inktober Zentangles. Might have been IDAWs. And I think considering that this Zentangle is called Jewelz, it's like the little pearls are tucked in there. And then where those spaces are, I'm just going to go ahead and ink that in. And I'm just starting more or less where the larger gap is, and then just continuing on there, just putting small parentheses. So you may want to put a different or tangulation in here. You may want to leave it blank. You may want to, instead of drawing these lines, maybe you could put printomp in there, spirals. Shattuck might be nice in here too. So when you give this a try, just try different variations and see what you like. You could put Oravox. And as you can see, some of these spaces in these petals for me are larger than others, but it's just the repeat of the pattern, which is really what Zentangle is. It's just a repeat of pattern. You could, you could ink this in if you wanted to, add some additional Zentangles to it or tangles to it. I am going to take now my 2B pencil, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of graphite here. And maybe also here in the area that's just closest to these little pearls. This would be a nice one, I think, to do also on gray toned paper. Now this is a cream color paper, and then adding the white charcoal to it. I think that would be nice too. I think I'm going to put a little bit of graphite here. So we'll see what it looks like. And I think here also, just to make that, once we add the graphite, make it seem like that is three-dimensional on top of that. I think that will look nice too, but we'll see. All right, gonna grab my tortillon. Let's start here and take a look. So I'm just pressing down in the paper and then just lifting. Of course, you don't have to add the graphite if you don't want to. I know there's some folks that they just like the ink, and that's fine too. So whatever your preference is, go for it. But at least go ahead and, you know, give it a try, even if it's without the ink. Like I said, I think this one is a very simple, fun one. I think I'm going to, whatever graphite I have here on the tortillon, I'm going to add here just to the bottom of these little gems here. And then let's go ahead and blend the one that is here. These petals. That's already looking very pretty. Maybe, what do you think? Should we add maybe just a little bit around? We'll see what that looks like. So I'm just playing and seeing what it looks like. So again, whatever graphite I already have on the tortillon, I'm just dragging so it's lighter. Just giving it a little bit of a light cast. I think that looks pretty good. And then just here inside these orbs, let's see if I can come closer. Maybe I will give it, I'm going to call these little pearls, just a slight little C shape. Just to give it a little bit of 3-dimension. And we can blend that in. And maybe also here. I'm going to grab my tortillon. And just lightly touching it. And maybe one also here on these. And then just blending that. And I think I am going to grab my white charcoal pencil. And perhaps just give it a little bit. Just maybe here. On some of these areas. Let's see. And I think I'll just stop here. Just wanted to give you a close-up of that so you can take a look. And I hope you give this one a try. And I will add it to my string page. That's this one here. And I'll figure out, where it is that I want to add it. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care. I will see you in the next one. Bye.